How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Rant and Chill. Here in this video, we're going to be talking about the X-Men 97 official trailer here. Let's put it on the screen here. You might have already seen this, might have heard about it. If not, this is real. It's exciting, right? I mean, the trailer looks right. Look at that image. Look at that screen, right? It looks fantastic. It takes you back to the days of Saturday morning cartoons, the days of eating Captain Crunch, drinking a soda if you snuck it out from the fridge. The memories of the memories of that just become so vivid that you can practically remember the smell of your room or the living room or wherever you were to watch these fantastic shows. And this one in particular, the X-Men, the animated series. Look, man, I don't know about you. I don't know if I'm speaking about the majority here. Probably not. But for me, the X-Men animated series, this was my real X-Men experience. I had read an X-Men comic, I think one time in my life, but they're hard to come by. They weren't around at many stores around me, and my parents wouldn't buy them for me, and they wouldn't even allow me to buy them. It was so weird. Okay? But they couldn't stop this. They couldn't stop the broadcast, okay? And I would watch this in my room on my TV, kind of like that one, except mine was, I think at that time mine was black and white. I didn't even have a color TV, but man, this is so great. It looks great, right? I mean, oh man, it's fantastic. This had me hyped up for it. I mean, it was through this X-Men cartoon that I learned about Cyclops, the Wolverine, Gambit, and of course, Rogue. Now, I developed a feel and understanding about the characters through this, and I developed an interest in other X-Men related things, like the arcade game that was really awesome, or that crappy LJN Wolverine game for NES. That game was atrocious. Why on earth, if you made... I don't know if you ever play this. Maybe I'm dating myself, but it's a little game for the NES called the Wolverine. We all know Wolverine has powers, right? He can regenerate and he has claws. In that game, they decided to make it to where when you take your claws out, it does damage to you, and you can die from that, which is like horrible. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, anyway. They're bringing this back. They're bringing the X-Men animated series back. It's a new thing. It's not like a remake, okay? They're bringing back the cartoon. And while the initial viewing of the trailer activated those memory berries, I was all excited about this. It became apparent after numerous viewings that sensitive feminists have ruined yet another thing for the boys. For the boys. Can the boys not have something for them every once in a while? Can we get some nice stuff? Okay? All right? Can we get that? Can it not be considered... Look, I know it might seem like a silly thing to being hung up on, but I noticed two things in particular, that make me question the integrity of this show. Thing one. Let's go to this moment here. Right here. Thing one. What do you see here? Oh, I spy with my little eye this looks like a pregnant Jean Grey. Why is there a pregnant Jean Grey? Now, some comic book fans might be like, hey, she gets pregnant in comics. I don't know, and I actually don't care. I'll tell you why I have a problem with this. The idea, because I'm watching this, I know it's an action cartoon series about mutants, and I know what they did in the previous series, in the old school series. Is there going to be a pregnant Jean Grey flying around and fighting other mutants? Like fighting robots? How's that going to work? That's just going to look silly. You try to show that, there's no way it's not a comedy. You show that, you put a laugh track on it, and it goes well together. Here she's dressed up as a referee. I guess they're playing basketball or something. They got caught in. Okay. Like, you know, the idea of just her pregnant in any sort of active combat role or even some sort of support role, like out there in the battlefield or whatever, just seems crazy to me. Okay, does she not have any concern about the baby in her, about rocking around, maybe even getting hurt or damaged or anything like that? It just seems odd to me. I mean, why would they do that? Honestly. It doesn't look cool. I mean, oh, it's compelling for the story. How's it compelling for the story? What? No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. I think this is their way to just throw in a fat woman into the X-Men. I think that's their way to do it. Like, well, we can't really have Jean Grey become 300 pounds because, you know, she watches her diet and stuff and she was hot. Well, we'll just have her be pregnant and stay pregnant for the... Now, maybe I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong in that. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But anyway, let's set that aside. That was thing one. Thing two. And this is the most important thing of all. This little detail is a major important detail and is a warning sign of bad things to come. It really is. If you're a fan of the original, then you might remember a little thing that was so spectacular it became a meme. Rogue's ass. Rogue's ass. This thing right here is just fantastic. A work of art. Truly a work of art. A beautiful illustration that appreciates the beauty of a woman's form. Nothing wrong with that. It's tasteful. It's right there. It's fine. It is most certainly fine. What did they do? They flattened her ass. They got rid of her ass. Look at that. Look at that. What happened there? A travesty occurred. Okay? Like the feminists went in there into the studio and said no. They said there will be no ass for you. No ass for you today, sir. No ass at all. That's what they said. Now, there'll be plenty of shirtless dudes and with ripping muscles, but no ass for you. And I say to the feminists who say that, you can't check out these dudes then. You can't check out these shirtless dudes. No. Put their shirts back on. Okay? If we get no ass, you get no abs. And they'll try to be like, oh, but it's a power fantasy for you. It doesn't... What? No. Hey. Stop. Hey. You... Hey. Stop that. Because I know what it's about for you. Okay? I know why the ladies like it. And there's a reason why the ladies like the ripped men. Okay? Muscular men. Okay? Oh, what? So you get that, but we don't get Rogue's ass? I don't play that way. Hey. If you give me a little, I'll give you a little. You take it away, I'll take it away. I work that way. Okay? No ass, no abs. Boom. That's how I look at this. Now, will I watch this? Well, I'm a little curious about it. I'm a little curious. And I'm horrible at betting. So I'm willing to make a bet with you guys. I will watch this show. And if they do show a fan service of Rogue's ass, because maybe this was just a bad image. Maybe this was just like an image that was like one part. But if I'm wrong and they actually deliver a little bit of fan service of Rogue's ass in the new series, I will change my channel name to I Was Wrong. I was wrong about Rogue's ass. I will change the channel name for like 2 weeks or something. We'll work out those details, but I will legit do that. So we got to watch this together to figure out if that happens. Okay. Yeah. I mean, look, man, it is upsetting. To me. It really is. With that said, it is cool to see them animate this. So I vaguely remember, though, nostalgia, the memory is not that great, right? I think the original series was a little bit smoother in the animation, but you know, they don't really animate stuff like this anymore. So it's kind of like you'll take what you can get. Okay, all right. But I tell you what, man, if they make one of the main guys gay, Like, out of nowhere, if Cyclops goes, I'm actually hungry for some penis right now. If he says that out from nowhere, if they do a whole dedicated episode about like questioning their genders, something crazy like that, then it's just game over, man. It's like, come on, man. Can we just not do that? Let's just watch. Let's just have a cool show, okay? Have the mutants being worried about mutant issues, mutant things, okay? Come on, man. It's all about kicking ass and looking cool, okay? And having superpowers and stuff like that, okay? Anyway, yes, important though. Those two things: pregnant Jean Grey and Rogue's ass. Had me worried about this. I want to hear from you. But that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.